197, 108 first shot, 0.2, 18, 17, 16, 18. I'm very consistent. I'm also consistent with putting one round just outside the A zone. Hey guys, Josh from Spotter Up. I am here testing out the P10F Optics Ready from CZ. I put a Holosun on it. It's got the RMR plate, and this gun takes the same mags that fit the P09. However, the new mags have a cutout, so the old mags won't work, but these will work in the P09 as well, which I have one of those here. So I really like this gun. I've been running it a lot this afternoon. I've been doing some build drills for concealment. The texture on the grip is very aggressive. My hands are getting nice and torn up from all the dry fire and shooting. I like it. The texture is way more aggressive than the P09 07 textures, which I found sufficient. I have no issues with those, but this one's straight up kind of gnarly. It tears your hands up pretty good. It works really well. So, flat shooting gun. The optics mount platform has worked flawlessly. There's a lot of kind of built-in recoil bosses with the platform that they sent me. And this Holosun optic's been working great on there, on the RMR plate. I've had no issues losing zero, no flickering, no issues at all. It's worked fantastic. I really like it. The rail mount system is, you know, what you'd expect. Works great. Mag release is right from the factory. It's no issues there. Not stiff. I haven't had any issues dropping the mag when I'm not meaning to. There's no ambi one. You can swap it if you want. Very easy to hit when you want to hit it, and easy to reload when you need to top it up. I've got the medium back strap on there. At first I put the large back strap. It felt really good at home. I was like, ooh yeah, this feels really good. I like the angle. It's very natural. I can get my hand on there real well. And I felt like my support hand was covering enough of the grip with the big one on there. But then when I went to shoot it fast with the large grip, which has a pretty pronounced hump, I found that I wasn't able to control the gun as well. So I went back down to the medium grip. But when I go to run it, you know, the gun's easy to control. So it's a great gun. Very easy to shoot. Pretty flat shooting. Recoil impulse is nice. My dot's just bouncing there. And man, it is a beautiful gun. Super accurate. Very, very accurate. When I went to zero it, my first 3 shots through the optic when I was zeroing it were at 10 yards, all touching. Without too much effort, I was just putting the dot right where I wanted it, right through the bullet hole that I was aiming at. So, accurate gun. The forward serrations on the slide are fantastic. All right, so they're exactly what you need in forward serrations. There's a lot of them along the entire front up here. There's lots of real estate for you. I had like I didn't see the mag at a demo I was doing recently. Immediately just went to tap rack at the front. Just malfunction clearance like a boss. And those front serrations worked great. So the slide's pretty easy to work. There's not a lot of tension in the spring. And man, you can... Yeah, good gun. Pretty awesome gun. Digging it. Looking forward to maybe getting some aftermarket mag base pads from Shield Arms. They do +4, +5 for these, coming soon. Hopefully those will be USPSA legal. I'm not sure if they're going to fit in the box, but that'll bring the capacity of this from, this is a 21 round mag, 19 with a +2. This is a 19, so that'll bring it up to a 24 round capacity. with those base pads. So hopefully I can use those in USPSA, but yeah. Ooh, it's hot. Thing's a beauty. Thing is real nice. Alright guys, today I just want to give my final thoughts on the CZ P10F and wrap up this review that I'm doing. I shot my final match of the review with the P10 today, and of course it performed excellent. It's a very easy gun to shoot, so I'm waiting the scores, but I'll add those to the review when I'm done. But this gun is super easy to shoot. So this is going to be my carry optics gun for USPSA. For the rest of 2019, and probably longer depending on what I do. I may get another CZ to shoot for USPSA, but for now, this gun is my competition gun. So I broke the 1,000 round mark today shooting this gun, and it's as reliable and as good as you would expect it to be coming from CZ. So super reliable, super accurate, super easy to shoot. It's got this fantastic striker fire trigger that over 1,000 rounds feels like it's lightened up a little bit, and it's just easy. It's real easy to run. It really is. I originally had the large backstrap on here. I found it to be, it felt really good in my hand, but actually shooting it fast, I wasn't able to control the gun quite as well. So this is the medium backstrap, and that's the one I'm going to keep on there. It works perfect for my hands. You can get your hand really far up in there, and the gun, the slide rides outside of the frame rails. So unlike other CZs, this one rides like a Glock. Okay, so you can see I haven't cleaned this gun. It's lubed and just filthy. So yeah, despite not having that traditional riding on the inside of the rails CZ feature, like all the other CZs do for the most part, this gun shoots really flat. So I'm gonna put a bunch of video footage of me shooting this gun and running drills with it from various angles, and you'll see just how smooth this gun is and how flat it is to shoot. So. .193, 108 first shot. 19, 18, 15, 16, 17. One out. An inch to the left. That was the one. 191, 107 first shot. 19, 17, 15, 17, 16, 191 first shot. And I put one out. Fucking A. I've been running this gun in a Philster floodlight with the X300, and it works great. The rail attachment works, as expected. The optics mount system is, I think, really good. So the plate that I got from CZ, you can see there's a little ridge right here, and I'll put pictures in the video of the process I went through mounting this. It was real easy, but the actual optics mount, there's a whole bunch of ridges under it on the slide itself that match up to the ridges in the plate. So it's basically a whole bunch of built-in recoil bosses. And this is the RMR plate, and I've got a Holosun on here. I did have a RMR on it, but the RMR and the Holosun, they fit tight in the plate, so the optic is supported not only by the screws
and the recoil bosses underneath, but it's supported on both sides by the actual mounting plate. So you can see it's right up against there. And I have had zero issues with the optics mount, or with this optic for that matter, or with the gun in general. So as you saw a minute ago, super easy to take down, very Glock-like in its takedown method and appearance and superficial features. It's, you know, it's very much like a Glock, only better. And when I say better, I mean the ergonomics are better. You can really get your hand in there nice and deep. The trigger is fantastic. It really is. So it's just really good trigger. And I've found that running this gun fast, I can do better with it with less work than a Glock, for instance. Nothing against Glock, it's just that performance shooting this gun as fast as I can and still get acceptable, accurate hits. This gun just makes it easier, which in my personal opinion is a feature of CZs. They're easy to shoot for a lot of reasons. They're accurate, inherently more accurate. Their ergonomics are great, so easy gun to shoot. The comparison of the Glock I think is fair, which I mentioned before. I shoot Glocks well. I love running Glocks. I can simply shoot this gun better with less work. All right, I have to work harder to make this gun do really what I want it to do. So Gen 5 trigger is kind of the best of any of the Glock triggers so far. All right. A little heavy, but good trigger, good gun. It's got nothing on the P10. It really doesn't. So just completely slack take up, very smooth, and then you hit the wall. All right, it's pretty much right there. Really nice short reset, lighter than the Glock trigger. And you'll see in the videos, I can run this gun really fast. I can do 13, 14 splits with this trigger very easily, to the point where I'm shooting it, I'm able to run the trigger so fast that I'm breaking shots before the sights are completely settling and the gun's starting to, I'm starting to ride bullets up my target a little bit. So I actually have to kind of modulate down how quickly I'm running the trigger.
180, 103 first shot, 19, 16, 13, 16, 13. Fast splits. One round, out to the left a couple inches.
I can do that with the Glock too a little bit, but the effect isn't as noticeable because this trigger's just easier to run, and this gun is just more controllable and shoots more accurately. Part of the reason is how flat it shoots. It doesn't snap as much as the Glock does when I'm shooting the same ammo out of it and applying the same amount of effort to control it. So I have the P09 out here because there is a direct comparison between these two guns. Obviously the P09 being a hammer-fired gun with a decocker, so it's double action and single action. All right, also a very good gun, very accurate, very flat shooting, easy to shoot, easy to run and manipulate and reload. I like the grip angle and the ergos of this very much. So it has that in common with the P10. They're easy to use, they're easy to manipulate. They use the same magazines, which is awesome. So P09 magazines, this came with the P09, it's the original P09 mag. All right. There it goes. This mag, the original one, while it will fit into the P10, the original mag won't lock in, okay? So the reason for that is because the original P09, P07 mags have this one cut right here, okay? The new P10C, P10F mags have this second cut, and that's the one That's the one that comes with. So 19 round mags, all right. No issues with the mag release or anything else on this gun. I know the original P10Cs had stiff mag releases, or the Ambi got in the way. This one doesn't have that. So for this one, the mag release is very easy to use, very smooth. There's no issues with it dropping free at all. All right, even when it's sideways. All right, it pops it right out. So no issues there. Obviously, these are 19 round mags, readily available, +2 to make 21 round mags, which is really nice. I've been using these for competition. You know, parts availability is one thing where Glock will beat these out, okay? Glock wins in parts availability, obviously. The aftermarket is huge. There's a variety of aftermarket magazines. The magazines are cheaper than the CZ magazines, all right? The Magpul mags are obviously inexpensive. Dawson makes good +5s. Shield Arms makes good +5s, all right? Shield Arms happens to also make base pads for CZs. It makes base pads for the P07 and the P10C. I'm hoping very soon that Shield Arms will come out with some +5s for the longer, that work with a longer spring, so that I can run +5s in the P10, and I will have a 24 capacity magazine that I can use. Hopefully it fits in the box for USPSA and I can use that. So that would be great. But really, that's about it. You know, parts availability early on for the release of this gun are an issue. I know people are still looking for optics mount plates. They're out there. CZ Custom had some. This one's sent directly from CZ, so I don't know how soon those are going to be readily available, but I expect they're coming. You know, other, you know, alternate aftermarket irons I expect will be available at some point. Really don't know why you would want to do anything to this trigger. For a striker fire trigger, this is about as good as it gets. I really don't see a reason that you would upgrade. In fact, I wouldn't upgrade anything on this gun. This gun is excellent. It's excellent. I am going to leave this stock, but people typically modify their Glocks heavily to do, you know, things that this gun does right off the bat. All right, nice high undercut here. All right, very good feeling. You get this really deep in here. This texture is very aggressive. You can see I've been running the crap out of it, and it's eating away at my palm. Easy to hang on to. Very aggressive texture. It's tearing my hands up, which is good. These big old front serrations across the front, they're exactly where you need them. All right, lots of serrations available, plenty of real estate up here in front of the ejection port. Really easy to work, and yeah, just overall excellent gun. So the magazine catch is ambidextrous, so lefties you can swap the mag release. You can use the slide release over here if you need to. Obviously the magazine's empty, but this thing is not hard to work. So fantastic gun. I will put a bunch of video footage of me shooting drills and shooting matches with it. I'm a huge CZ fan. I will definitely be buying a P10C, the Optics Ready ones, whenever those are available. I'll probably turn that into a carry gun. And you know, stay tuned for more videos. I've been shooting a lot of matches. I will continue to use this one and see if I can, who knows, make Grandmaster, win some matches with it. I'm going for Master in production with this other CZ, just for what it's worth. I got some Dawson fiber optic and blacked out rear sights coming. This is a stock gun too. I'm gonna keep it stock for now until I feel like it's holding me back, but this gun's easy to shoot. So CZs, man, can't beat them. And this P10 is fantastic. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions or things you want to see me do with it. I'm going to try and include as much footage of me shooting it with as possible. But yeah, this thing is a fantastic gun. I can't say it enough. So good job, CZ, and definitely go buy one of these. if you want a nice big old flat shooting, kick-ass accurate handgun. Thanks, guys.
This thing's getting hot in my pants, man. It's getting hot in my pants. Oh, 191, 107, 18, 16, 17, 17, 16. I put one low now. An inch low. One round. I finally shot a clean one. 191. 109, 20, 16, 16, 16, 14. Oh, dear God, what's that? God damn it.